What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons how-to helpful video just for you. So if you guys joined last time, we talked about how to get a golden net. And today, we are following suit with another video on how to get another golden tool in your repertoire. Today, we're talking about how you can get, and that's right, you can get a golden axe. Now, after your plethora of different tools that you have, you're going to want to have the best of the best because, as you might have noticed, they break pretty often. And having the golden tool variation of it not only ensures the longevity of each of your tools lasting as long as they can, but it just looks dang cool. Yes, you are going to want to be out there flaunting your golden tools among all your friends to let them know that you are the very best, like no one ever was, when it comes to being the island liver that you are on Animal Crossing New Horizons. What's going on, everybody? This is Dom from the Game Looters, and we hope that you enjoy all of these how-to and helpful videos. If you haven't seen all of them, we have a whole entire playlist right here on youtube.com/thegamelooters, so make sure you guys subscribe right now and go check out all of those videos and like the video as well, and comment other helpful tips down below, and check out the cards above so you guys can see the rest of the helpful videos. Okay, so let's start off with how to get the golden axe. First and foremost, it's going to be pretty costly, or it's either going to be very costly as far as bells or costly as far as time. So what you're going to want to do is you are going to need to be able to break 100, and I mean 100 different axes. You're going to have at least 100 axes in your inventory, and you're going to need to go through all of them. You're going to want to be able to go and break a bunch of different trees, break them down, gather the wood and all that like you normally would, but today what you need to do is go through and break 100 different flimsy axes. Now, a couple of different options that you have. First off, you need to acquire the 100 axes, and I'm sure that you have been breaking them as you've been going on your adventure as it is, but you need to acquire 100 different axes. Now, you can do this first and foremost by visiting Nook's Cranny and talking to the Nooklings, and you can just buy them. Now, each flimsy axe is going to cost you 800 bells, and to be able to go through all 100, it is going to cost you 80,000 bells. So it is an upfront investment, but it is well worth it. So let's say you go that route and you collect 100 flimsy axes. You go and put them in your inventory, put them in your storage, or just throw them on the ground. Then you're going to want to pick them up and begin going through them. Now, the first question you may have to ask is, how many times does it take for my flimsy axe to break? And I have counted, it takes exactly 40 different strokes on a tree for your flimsy axe to break. So go ahead and begin chopping away at those trees. Now, you don't need to get any items from the tree, you just need to do the movement. So 40 different times you're going to strike the tree to break your flimsy axe. Once you do this, you're going to go through it 100 times. Yes, that is right. That is 4,000 strokes of that flimsy axe. And when this happens, you will be given a recipe. Now, before we talk about the recipe, if you don't want to spend the bells, you can also craft. So as you are trying to get your flimsy axes to break, you can just simply go and begin crafting this out of the wood and materials like you normally would. If you've been collecting a big amount of this, then that should be no problem. You could just go and craft 100 different flimsy axes, put them in your storage, put them on the ground, and then proceed to do the same by chopping down those trees or striking those trees 100 different axes that break and 4,000 times. Now, another question you may have is, how do you track this? And the answer is, you don't really. If you look down in your Nook Miles tab, there is a specific Nook Miles indicator that says how many tools you have broken. Now, it doesn't count just axes, it's talking about shovels and poles and ladders and all the different essential tools that you use through your adventure. So it's going to tell you, I'm sure that you have a lot of them, it's just going to tell you how many you have there. Now, what you can do, like I did, is when I started this, I had around 53 different tools that were broken, so I simply just ended up doing the math along the way to figure out exactly how I was doing. The other piece of it too is if you have the extended storage, you hold up to 30 different items in your storage. What I did myself was just completely get rid of all the items in my storage and put down the essential ones around town. And then I know that I do this 3 different times and I'm going to have 90 broken axes. Guys, I hope this has been very helpful because we just want to be able to give you the ability to get a beautiful golden axe. At the end of chopping all those trees and 4,000 strikes, your character is going to have an idea, and that idea is the recipe, the DIY recipe for the golden axe. Now, I hope you have been saving up those golden nuggies because you are going to need them right now. What you're going to want to do is simply go to the crafting table and craft yourself a iron axe, or the equivalent to the 2nd level of axe. Once you have that, then you're going to go back to the crafting table and craft once again, and it's going to require that axe as well as a golden nugget. When you have both of these items, you will be able to craft the elusive golden axe, and yes, you will have it, and now you can go use it around the island, show it off to your whole entire island of animals, or show it off to your friends, buddies, family members, whoever you want to show it off and flaunt it to. You can now do that. Guys, that has been the golden axe. If you want to go ahead and click on the video right now, we'll show you on how to get the golden net as well, because again, with your golden axe, you want to have a partner, and a golden net is probably one of the best things that you can have. Guys, don't forget to subscribe right here and like the video before you leave, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.